Okay, now I will talk about glacial landscapes. So, a glacier is a large perennial accumulation of crystalline ice, snow, rock, sediment, and often liquid water that originates on land and moves down slope under the influence of its own weight and gravity. And this is the definition given by United States Geological Society. And so, the fallen snow compresses into thick ice masses, and glaciers make up 10% of the world's land area and 68.7% of all the world's fresh water. So the types of glaciers. So the first is alpine, the second is ice field, and the third is ice sheet. And I will go into these in more detail. But here you can see the images of these both from a side view and also an imagery view. And then so there's also an increase arrow from smallest to largest in size. So alpine glaciers are the smallest of all the glaciers, and they are found in mountain valleys, and they are constrained by cirques on both sides. And notice the elongated shape of it. And so this example is the Athabasca Glacier in Alberta, Canada, which is one of the most touristy glaciers in the world. So the next one is ice fields and caps, and these are found in mountain ranges, and they bury the existing topography underneath it, and they move in all directions to lower elevations. So an example of this is the southern Patagonian ice field in South America, and yes, there are glaciers in South America. So ice sheets are the largest types of glaciers, and they encompass entire continents and leave behind scoured bedrock. So for example, this is pretty much almost the whole continent of Antarctica. So now here's an activity to talk about the Piedmont Glacier. So this is a special type of glacier with a wide lobe. And so think about reasons for why the glacier looks the way it does. So this one's the Malaspina Glacier in Alaska. It's got this really cool kind of like clam-shaped glacier. So think about it, pause the video, write down some notes. I'll move on to the answers. So the reasons is that it spreads because it is no longer confined by valley walls. And the lower reaches of the glacier are a coastal plain where this could happen. So glacier in an advance and retreat. So brainstorm the factors that lead to the advance and retreat of glaciers. So now the glaciers are retreating so quickly due to human-induced climate change, and it's kind of sad to see this. You see the Athabasca Glacier, it's so tiny now, it used to be so big. And so kind of take some notes on what you think, and I'll move on to the discussion. So you can see three factors. Firstly, temperature causing retreat from melting, evaporation, and sublimation. And then precipitation, so amount of snowfall might have been decreasing because of the increase in temperature. And then the albedo, which is the reflectivity. So because climate change caused forest fires, snow covered by forest fires ash has the lower albedo, which makes it melt faster, and this is a giant positive feedback loop. Okay, so in the next section, we'll discuss alpine glacial landform summary, and that will be the next video.